Okay, the tarp is off for the first time this year in 2026. So far it looks pretty good. Had a harsh winter, so I'm sure we've got some mice in here, but we'll see. So far it looks pretty good. No leaks. Looks good. Smells good. That's always a good sign. Doesn't smell like mice. These help a lot. Dryer sheets. If you have a mouse problem, put them anywhere you think they might be getting in or might like to hang out. For some reason, whatever is in the dryer sheets scares them away pretty good. Let's see what the inside looks like here before we put the battery in it. Go. Looks good, nice and dry. Right down, just looking for mouse nest. Nothing, looks dry. Everything looks good. Still winterized. Antifreeze in there. Zero leaks anywhere. Yeah, we're good. Let it air out a little bit. It's a little hot in here. Actually, I'll do these top vents. Got some flowers in there, no bugs though. All right, so we'll get the battery in it, check the tire pressure, check the oil, all that stuff, and we'll rip it around the block. See if it needs anything before the first trip. Should be good though. Actually, before we do that, let's go look at the roof real quick. So I just like checking to make sure all the hardware is still on all the roof vents. Looks good. Yep, they're all on there, I think. There. All right, let's get the battery in it now. Forgot about that one. Mice love going in here and making a little house in the air filter. So I set a trap. Looks good. Check the engine oil real quick. We do need to change this, but it's right on the money, so that's good. Battery trays all coated. Looks good though, I don't see any nest. Try to get rid of this guy here. I guess nothing got in there. I might still pull that off just to double check so don't suck anything down into the intake. I don't have a house battery for it, but we'll just run it with the cranking battery. That should be good. been debating if we want to sell this one or not and get a bigger one. So we'll see how this first trip goes with 2 little ones now. This RV's fine for just 2 people, but 4 gets a little tight, but we'll see. We just mostly do local stuff, so we'll see what the year holds and see if we want to hold on to it or not. Alright, that's it. It should be ready to go. Trying to see how rusted the belts are, or the pulleys I mean. They look alright. Hasn't been started in a long time, months. Rotors are nice and rusty, so we'll get it out, try to clean them off. What do I do with the keys? I'll leave them in the door. If I did. Okay. It's the first time starting it this year. Let's see what it does. Oh, it's been sitting for a long time. Oh my God, like nothing. Easy. It's got a 460 V8 in it, fuel injected, so I did put stabilizer in it, so that might have helped a lot, but that's just condensation coming out of there. But it started right up. Other than that belt squeal, it sounds great. Probably just some rust that needs to work its way off of the belt. Let's get the rest of the wheel covers off and we'll back it up a little bit. Boy. Well, that might be why the belt's squealing. Looks like my daughter left some lights on. Might be the alternator pulling some extra juice. Let's see what else she turned on. The fridge is off, everything else is off. So hopefully that squeaking stops. We'll see. All right. It's got brakes. Squeak's not going to go away. Let's get some dressing for it, or we'll go rip it around the block and see if that rust comes off. It might just be deformed from sitting on winter too. Okay, a couple weeks later, getting ready to take the first trip tomorrow. So do an oil change, check the filter, pump up the tires. And first I want to check this air box. I had a mousetrap here all winter, but I'm still going to check under the intake here to make sure nothing built a nest. Yep, could already hear something rattling in there. don't know how he got past the mouse trap. Oh, yep. See that? See some acorns. So something still got in here past the mouse trap. Oh man. No, he didn't get into the filter, thankfully, but definitely was starting to build a nest. So we'll get all that sucked out so the filter doesn't have to deal with it. Good enough. Onto the oil. That's where we're putting it at 5W30, and then here's the filter part number. Everything's pretty easy to get to on this one. The filter's right here up front on the 760. And then, let's see, I didn't put a date on that, but it's been a long time since we changed the oil on this. It's still kind of gold. It's not black yet, but just from all the seasonal changes and the condensation in the oil, we're gonna change it anyway. Seal looks like it might be leaking. The front seal a little bit. Not bad though. I just noticed this cooler line's got a big nick in it right here. Have to keep an eye on that. Something must have hit that. That's really bad actually. Not leaking yet, but few more bumps. But anyway, drain plug right there. Got some electrical stuff wrapped in heat foil. Everything else looks good though. New starter. Yeah, looks good. All right, drain the oil. Yeah, it was about time. No magnet on here. Some kind of weird rubber washer. All right. Can't get the pan under there to get the filter at the same time, so actually maybe I'll just go get another pan and then we can do the tires too. Pump the tires up. Nope, didn't write a date on it, but it's at least been 4 years, 5 years or more. So I'll let that drain out and fill it up. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be like this tomorrow, so a little toasty. All right, let's get oil in it. All right, 6 quarts, 5W30. Go. All right, start it up, check the level, take it for a ride.